Hey everybody, it's Matt Rosenthal, CEO of Mindcore Technologies, and so it's a Sunday afternoon, and as my kids keep walking in and out of my home office, um, I'm trying to put this video out there and to get this down for you guys because there's something that it just popped into my head, and it's so important, and I feel like I just want to share it with everybody. Let me just take you back a little bit. I started my business a long time ago, and when I began the business, and it might be cliche to say it, but I began the business with the end in mind. And I don't mean the end of my life, and I don't mean the end of the business. I just mean that there always was a point where I wanted to be at a point where the business was able to, as any business should be able to, if you're beyond being a lifestyle business and you've actually truly got a company, that company should be able to stand up on its own feet, should have its own foundation, and it should never rely on me. My company should never just rely on me. I shouldn't be relevant or necessary to the point where if I were to step out of it for a day, a week, to go on vacation, whatever, that the business somehow is impacted by that. And thankfully, and I'm grateful for the fact that my business is at that point, and it's been there for a while. But what's the reason that it's there? The reason that it's there is because I began with this end, so to speak, in mind. And it was to be able to have that quote unquote freedom. And what that freedom is quality of life. Well, how did I get that? It's process. And I'm very, very, very proud of the people that work with me, the people that work on my team, and the dedication and commitment that they have to working within a process. Now, look, over the years, there have been a lot of people whose work habits, whose belief system did not line up with mine, and what Mindcore's way is, what my company way is. And that is to be a very, very process-driven, workflow-driven, disciplined organization. Well, that is something that I find to be a common theme among anybody that I know who's got a successful business, not just a financially successful business, but a business that is successful in all aspects. For example, culturally, there's a lot of people who I follow out there who I've never met. Just influencers who are very successful in business. There are people who've written books, books I've read, successful business people. There's all a common theme. It's discipline, it's commitment, but it's being process driven. The business has to be process driven. So at Mindcore, we are extremely process driven. I've got a full-time team member who is the head of process and workflow. All he does is focus on every single thing we can do to improve our processes. Every time there's a problem, every time we waste time on something, every time a client complains about something, every time, any scenario that you can think of, this person is involved in every single conversation. He's involved in finance, he's involved in sales, he's involved in marketing, he's involved in operations. There is not client satisfaction, which is at the center, at the core of everything that we do and we believe in, that our clients come first, and we've put processes in place to ensure the highest levels of client satisfaction. So every single thing in business is and should be process driven. Doesn't mean that there are not a wide variety of things, which there are, that all interplay and that all kind of play off of each other to create a successful experience, a business experience. But the reason I wanted to sit down today and put this out there was to share with you all that it even comes down to your own personal life as an employee. The processes that you've got in place will make or break your success. They will make or break how far you're able to take something, whatever it is that your goal is, that your vision is, wherever it is you want to go. There is a process, and it's not something you can kind of go halfway on or go 3/4 of the way on. If you go all in on being committed, disciplined, and just focused on process, everything will change. your business will exponentially grow. It'll exponentially feel better. The experience for everybody, internal and external, that comes in contact with your business will be exponentially better. So it's process, process, process. If you aren't a process person, if you don't think that way, totally fine. But be wise enough and strategic enough to bring somebody onto your team who is a process-driven person who does have that thought process. It'll change your life. It'll change your business. If you happen to be a business owner that I'm speaking to right now, and you find that you can't go on vacation, that you can't be away from things in the business, that you're stuck working in the business rather than on the business, you need process. You really do. And here's what I would say at this point. Beyond the fact that I'm so proud of again, my company and the people that work with me, I'm so proud of everything we've achieved. And I know that process is at the center of it because we make it be that way. Lean on us for guidance, lean on us for some strategy, lean on us, talk to us about our experiences. We can help you, when it comes to refining and building out your processes. It's a big part of what we do. And, we test everything on ourselves first. Mindcore is the biggest experiment, when it comes to process. There are stories that I would love to share with you that I can tell you about things that have happened in our company. And, whereas most people would look at things like customer complaints as something that like weighs on their shoulders, we love when customers complain because that gives us the opportunity to refine a process. It gives us an opportunity to be creative and solve a problem with a process, with a workflow. We are at this point so far advanced when it comes to process and workflow that it's like the best thing for us to do with that, and for me to do with that, is to be able to share that with you and to help you in your own company or in your own endeavor, whatever it is you're working on. So I would say to you, reach out to me, send me a message, ask me questions. There's no reason not to ask me questions. The worst that could happen is that I share with you a creative idea that helps solve a problem. But this is really about me talking about how proud I am of what we've achieved together as a team at Mindcore, and how can we help everybody else? That's what it's all about. How can we help other people that I know are going through things that we've gone through for years, and we've just evolved so much that it's life is different, life is good, and we just want to help. We want to help as many people as we can. So again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for sharing. You guys shared my videos. It's great. Thank you. I get so many people that like the videos and that comment on them. It makes me feel good. We're helping people. And again, that's what it's all about. So this is a video about process and the way that it can impact you, your life, and your business. Take me up on the offer. Reach out to me. Let me help you out with it. All right. I'd love to be of service to you.